Just review where we are in this class at the moment. So we're finishing up this Castaneda stuff. You saw a bit of the Malcolm X movie, I know. What happened to the Malcolm X movie?
Projector didn't work.
Oh, well, lectured you then?
No.
The projector didn't work.
It didn't work. The technician said someone explained it earlier.
Right.
Got in here.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm really apologetic. Like you really like it. No, I didn't. I don't like that kind of thing. It's really depressing. So, what did you guys do then? You went home. And Noel couldn't teach you a great class. Where are you, Noel? You could have done something with him, no?
We talked for probably 40 minutes.
Oh, she plugged me for what? I don't, she could have talked about something interesting,
We talked about the test.
Test?
Yeah.
Good, I hope you did something. I don't like people to come for nothing, so it's really, I would have made some other arrangements for you. That's really done. I apologize to all you folks. So it's not my habit to leave you in the lurch. The other class go okay, Noel? Did you manage to get the things in the other class?
Yeah.
Well, could have maybe gone to a different classroom maybe and put a projector on. I guess by the time we traipsed all over the campus looking for an open room, it was probably took you about 10 minutes to find out it didn't work, huh?
Probably, yeah. Around 15.
So what happened? You sort of experimenting and nothing happened, huh? Really annoying. Because that movie, Malcolm X, takes so long anyway. I thought we'd knock off an hour and a half of it or something and get moving on that. So, okay, so we're a little bit behind 8 ball on that one. So we didn't do the Malcolm X. So we're finishing this up. Next thing I want you to look at is the Bhagavad Gita. In normal language, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's the handbook supposedly of yoga. And since the Hare Krishna movement kind of spread across this country to some extent from around the late 60s onwards, and hit a peak, I think, around in the 80s, and then began to retreat somewhat because of various scandals and different things. But still, yoga is alive and well and with us, and is pretty widespread activity in various quarters across the country. So that, to my mind, is a representative text of that sort of religious activity in the United States. If you know something about the way airports used to be, you guys are probably too young to remember now, but they used to give out religious texts in airports up until around 15 years ago. It's about time you guys were coming into consciousness. So you probably remember them always seeing you at airports with perfume-smelling books. Do you recall that sort of thing? But if you don't, they were giving out the Bhagavad Gita. That's what they were giving out to the various artists. Okay, so that's why we're going to look at that. And after that, I think that what we'll look at is some poems by Walt Whitman, which really have to do with American civil religion. I figured I was going to shy away from the biggies because you really can't treat the biggies in a survey class. So I'm just doing the small religious phenomena in this class. So we'll do some Walt Whitman, which I think is worthwhile. When the first exam will be, it looks like we're going to be set back a bit by all these stops and starts. So I'll keep you informed on when we're going to have an exam. When we have sufficient material to have an exam, we'll probably have one. Probably after the Bhagavad Gita, I would assume. When we finish the Bhagavad Gita, we'll probably do an examination. So you can start to program your mind a little bit in that direction. Okay? So let's look at Carlos again here. So he was telling us about brujos. And I'll try to give Laros, female dogs, big dogs, little dogs. But the main matter here actually is that these people in the Southwest, and many of you say that you've heard of these things within traditions in your own families, really did believe in spirits. Nature spirits, other kind of spirits, spirits that could turn into animals, humans, and conversions into animals and back into people again. So I think he isn't really terribly wrong here. And then he starts to go on about the different power objects and allies. What was an ally as far as he was concerned? I mean, I don't even know myself what an ally is, but if you got anything out of this first section, he mentions ally. What would that be? Something that helps you. What kind of thing did he cite? These kind of weird things like pinto beans, I think, and so on. Mice, pinto. I don't even know what these things are, but if you have an idea, I guess mice, pinto is corn on the cob or something, but anyway, these are things that he claims they said could help. Let's look at the teachings in the first part of his book. So his notes begin, he says, in June 23rd, 1961, and he wanted to learn about peyote as he makes it straightforward. And then he describes his conversation here, and he puts it down. He's got a conversation here June 23rd, June 25th. He claims these are from his notes, and he's got one August 7th. And I don't know, then suddenly he's back to August 5th, if you notice. And the reason for that is